name is Jessica, and I'm doing my persuasive speech today on the smoking ban in Wisconsin. And my side of the story is to leave the ban up to the bar owner or establishment owner themselves, instead of what the state of Wisconsin has decided to do, and that is to allow it to, or make it a law, I guess I should say, for every bar in Wisconsin as of July of this year to be smoke-free. And that was signed in by Governor Doyle, I believe, last year. And it's been a real issue in the last year, I guess, as a bartender myself, and actually as a non-smoker. I kind of see a few different sides of it, and as I said, as a bartender, I talk to different people because it's certainly come up in conversation as far as what might happen and different people's opinions on it, I guess, and how they really feel about it, again, from non-smokers and smokers. And what I feel is that, as I said, it should be up to the establishment or the owner themselves. It seems unfair for the government to be making a decision for a business owner like that. I mean, they're the one paying the bills, they're paying the taxes. They depend on people being there, smokers and non-smokers, to whether it be consume, beverages or food, or just to be in the facility and using what they have. But if it was left up to the facility, that way I feel that they're not kind of excluding any customers, of potential customers that they have, and say they weren't concerned about losing people with the smoking ban, that's fine. But that's up to them. If they were not concerned about it, then they can allow them to continue smoking there, or to close it. And if they were, then they wouldn't worry about it. They would continue smoking there, and they wouldn't have to worry about the ban. They can do what they want. It would just continue as it is. Another side, as a non-smokers, some of them have said that they don't think it's fair to the smokers even. And I feel that the establishment can decide whether they want to make say an outside room or an extra area for smokers to go, that would have to be closed off for the smokers, and to get it compared to the non-smokers. It can be a little bit difficult because you're secluding them out in one area, where then the non-smokers can be next to the bar and they have to go out in a separate area. They could maybe put in an extra bar, something like that. But again, it's up to the establishment. They can decide what they want to do, whether that they want to change, whether they're actually getting the customers, if they feel that it's making a difference. It's really a big deal, especially, like I said, as a bartender. I see that it can really make a difference, and if it's up to the bar owners, then it's a little less controversial, and they can have a little bit more of an idea coming from their patrons themselves on whether they feel it's really a necessary change or not. As different people have said, again, I said it's a concern to some people and not a concern to others, and I just feel that by leaving it up to the establishment, then you're not excluding anyone. And it's really not the government's decision to place this ban on everyone when they're not the one that's dealing with it. They're not the one that's struggling to pay the bills, or worrying about the taxes, or anything like that. They're trying to make money one way or the other. So I feel that the establishment should be able to make that decision and decide whether it's really going to affect them or not, and how they want it to affect them. It's their business. It should be their decision.